the ultimate smoky eye. It is so easy to recreate. You can do it with just a few colors and an eyeliner, and it is the most beautiful. It's just perfection. Let's do it together. Everything about this look reminds me of when I first started doing makeup. This is pretty much how I would do my makeup. This is how I saw makeup. This is how I like to see myself. It just, yeah, it brings back so many great memories because I don't actually do my eyes like this anymore. However, I know that it actually suits me best, and I know that I can wear a lot on my eyes. I'm going to use a few different colors, mostly browns. So just a few browns. I use a cream as my base and then just a black liner. So anything will do. I'm using two Estee Lauder eye quads. These are the Essential Eye Quads. This is in Prenup. This is in Gallery Hop. So both of them are amazing, but if you like something that's more brown and cool, or if you like something that's more brown and warm, just depends on what you like. Or both, you know, really easy. Okay, so first I'm going to start with Gallery Hop because I have a little bit of concealer on my eye, but it's just not enough to make like that white pop, you know, like right here, that center color. And instead of using 3, 4, 5 shades, what I do is I actually go in with something that's creamy on a flat brush, and I flip my brush this way. So instead of swiping this way, I flip it like this, and then I just press it. And I'll pretty much just press all over my lid, kind of into the crease like this. I don't really need to go any further than that because I really want to make sure that it's gonna pop, that white is gonna pop when I put on liner and when I put on that crease color as well. And then in the picture, she looked like she actually had quite a bright brow as well, so I just did the same exact thing. Now this color is very similar to my natural skin tone, without the bronzer, without anything else. So I really can put this on top of my brow without it looking like an extreme highlight. It literally just looks like my skin. However, the great part is because I put some here and then I put some here, you can easily see where I need to put my crease color because that's where my natural crease is. That's where my natural kind of skin color is. So that's a really easy map. Boop, boop. But leave that space blank because now we can just go in and fill it in with our crease color. Smart, right? I'm gonna take Gallery Hop, and I'm using this shade here. I think it's the crease color. But what it is it's just like a very creamy tan sort of color. It's not super brown, it's quite tan. So I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm actually going to take it, and I'm kind of putting it like on the side of the brush so that most of the color is going on top of my crease, like right on my brow bone. Instead of the color going here, it's going here, okay? Trust me, this is so easy. Once you practice it one time, so easy, literally. I'm sure a lot of you guys already do your makeup like this anyways, especially if you have a similar eye shape to me, because this is just how I feel like we've learned how to do our makeup. This is just what we love, okay? You can see I pulled it out just a little bit because I do feel like Uma has a longer eye. I feel like although her eyes are really big, they just look longer in that photo, and I really like that. So now I am going to take the same color but just on a stumpy brush, and I'm just going to go like this and just go all the way down and around. I use this as like a base color for any of the darker shades. So that way when I put on a dark brown or black shade like this under my eye, it doesn't like stick to any dry patches maybe that I might have under my eye. It doesn't stick to like any delicate skin. It's just blending really easily. So I actually go all the way down, like all the way into the socket line. Stunning! So now what we can do is we can take a little bit of this brown here. And actually what I did, to be honest with you, because that brown is a little bit deeper, very chocolatey, and then this brown is a little bit cooler. So I just kind of mix them together like this. I always do this if I have excess or if I want to make sure that I'm doing something in the right placement, but I don't, you know, go too crazy. And I'm kind of moving my eye up a little bit, my eye skin. And then I'm just going kind of in the crease. I want to make sure that I can blend everything together like this. I still want to keep that really big eye too, okay? So I'm going to take and just go like this. And I'm just going to blend out. And don't worry if you need to fix anything, because what we can do is just take your brush that you have your white eyeshadow on, and you can just take it and just go like this. And just blend it all. So if you got any darker shadow on your white shadow, on your creamy shadow, just go like this. So much beautiful definition. Wow. Okay, now do the same exact thing. So mix those two little colors together, and then I just go underneath. So easy. Go as far as you want. You don't have to go as far underneath the eye if you don't want to. However, it does give the illusion of a really big eye, and it is something that kind of brings the whole look together. So if you want to do a very tight, like a brown kind of smokiness, you can do that too. But I just think that's really beautiful. And you know what else I think we should do? I think we should kind of bring this little bit of a crease color just here too, just on the sides. Just kind of give us a little more on the end. I think that looks great. Okay, so I'm going to take the Estee Lauder Double Wear 24-Hour Waterproof Gel Eye Pencil in Onyx Black. Okay, and I start in the middle, and I just pull it out. This eyeliner dries in 1.2 seconds. Truly, so fast. So if you are going to blend it out, just work quickly, do one eye at a time. It is also super long wearing, so make sure that you can take it off. It will be with you until you literally take it off. So I'm just working in short little strokes because I want to keep a great shape. I don't want it to overpower that white, that cream color that's on my eye. Okay. It's beautiful. And then I kind of make it a little bit thicker on the outer portion. Then I go in just a little bit. I'm going to tightline, but I just want to go kind of in between my lashes. Just like this, in between. Just to make sure there's no whites of my eye lid that you can see. Beautiful. This is just like an angled liner brush. And I can just kind of soften the edges before I go in with a matte black powder. So then I just go into prenup again, press it just a little bit, just a tiny, tiny little bit, and then I just go like this. Press, press, press. Goes right in between my lashes, right in between that line and the lashes. So that way, it all looks nice and dark. So easy. Add mascara. You're done. Mascara is on, and this is such a beautiful, classic, dramatic, but very polished look. It is more structured and less lived in than what I normally do. So if you're looking for something that is still quite heavy or quite smoky on the eyes, but it gives you a little bit more definition and a little bit more structure, this look is incredible. It's great for anytime. You can just wear it anytime. It's just stunning. Yeah. I really hope you enjoy this look. I hope that you wear it and try something. And please let me know. Have a really great day. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.